Jerry Jones's stance on George Pickens' contract sparks backlash from Cowboys fans. Cowboys owners' comments about wide receivers' future draw criticism and frustration. Jerry Jones, owner and general manager of the Dallas Cowboys, has once again stirred debate among the team's fan base with his remarks about George Pickens' contract situation. At the NFL League meetings in Phoenix this week, Jones addressed Pickens' status after the Cowboys placed a non-exclusive franchise tag on the standout wide receiver for the upcoming season. Jones said the team has long-term plans in mind for Pickens, but acknowledged that negotiations on a multi-year deal have not begun. He explained that the franchise tag has a set frame time and that the situation will play out within those conditions. Fans were quick to react to Jones's comments, with some expressing frustration over the lack of progress on a permanent contract for Pickens. Supporters of the wide receiver, who earned his tag after a breakout season, feel the team should move more aggressively to secure him long-term as a cornerstone of the offense. Critics argue that saying long-term plans exist without meaningful negotiation updates feels vague and unsatisfying. For many supporters, that ambiguity has intensified concerns that Pickens might not be getting the financial commitment his performance merits. Contract uncertainty and fan reaction. Cowboys fans took to social media platforms to voice their opinions, with some suggesting that Jones's remarks were too general and did not provide enough reassurance that Pickens will remain in Dallas beyond 2026. Others stressed that using the franchise tag rather than initiating talks on a new contract could limit Pickens' leverage and potentially lead to tension as the offseason progresses. The non-exclusive tag allows other teams to negotiate with the receiver, which adds another layer of complexity to the situation. Some fans took issue with Jones's light-hearted comments about negotiations through Pickens' agent, interpreting them as dismissive or outdated in an era where player representation plays an important role in contract discussions. What comes next? The Cowboys have until mid-July to reach a long-term contract agreement with Pickens before the tag scenario expires. Many supporters hope that clearer communication and active negotiation will follow in order to calm concerns and secure one of the team's most productive playmakers. For now, Jones's comments have kept the spotlight on the wide receiver's future and stirred ongoing discussion among the Cowboys' passionate fan base about commitment, financial strategy, and the team's off-season priorities. Los Angeles Lakers. What's behind the Carmelo Anthony and the Lakers rumors? A viral moment sparked interesting chatter. The idea of Carmelo Anthony returning to the NBA and possibly joining the Los Angeles Lakers has picked up serious traction online. But if you've seen the headlines, most of the buzz didn't come from a confirmed report, but from a moment that was quickly taken out of context. Recently, a "Stay Mellow" message circulated across social media, leading some fans to believe Anthony was hinting at a comeback alongside LeBron James. The timing didn't help either. The post surfaced around April Fool's Day, which likely contributed to the confusion. But as of now, there is no verified report confirming that Anthony is coming out of retirement or signing with the Lakers. Why the rumor spread so quickly? Part of the reason this gained momentum is timing. The NBA season always brings roster speculation, and the Lakers, in particular, are constantly linked to veteran additions. Add in Anthony's past stint with the team during the 2021-22 season, and the connection feels believable at first glance. However, the viral post that fueled the conversation appears to have been misunderstood. Reports indicate it was more of a playful or misleading moment rather than an official announcement. No credible league insiders or team sources have backed up the idea of a comeback. Anthony has not publicly stated any intention to return to professional basketball. Since stepping away from the league, he has shifted focus to business ventures and media appearances. Where things actually stand right now. At this point, the situation is straightforward. There is no deal, no confirmed talks, and no concrete evidence that a return is in motion. While it's not unusual for retired players to explore comebacks, nothing credible suggests that Anthony is actively pursuing one with the Lakers or any other team. That doesn't mean the idea is impossible. The NBA has seen surprise returns before, but right now this story is driven more by fan excitement than by facts. For fans wondering whether this is real or just another social media moment, the answer leans heavily toward the latter. Until something official comes from Anthony himself, the Lakers, or trusted NBA insiders, this remains speculation. Lionel Scaloni believes Messi has a strong chance of reaching 1,000 goals before retirement. The Argentina national team coach has placed his full confidence in the team captain and his goal-scoring prowess. Argentina's latest friendly match has provided plenty to talk about, and not just because of Argentina's resounding 5-0 victory over Zambia at La Bombonera, or because it was an emotionally charged match, but because of the coach's post-match comments. Lionel Scaloni set no limits for the team captain, Lionel Messi, and stated that he believes it is possible for the Albiceleste captain to reach the historic milestone of 1,000 career goals, but with one condition. Scaloni: Messi has a real shot at 1,000 career goals. The match against Zambia was likely the last game the Albiceleste played on home soil before the World Cup, but it marked the farewell for Nicolas Otamendi, who announced he will retire from the Argentine national team after the tournament. This was likely also Messi's last game with the team before soccer's biggest tournament, although he has not yet officially confirmed his participation and has stated that everything will depend on how his body responds in the coming months. The 38-year-old idol continues to perform at a high level, and his recent soccer milestone confirms it. Leo scored his 900th goal in the second leg of the round of 16 of the CONCACAF Champions Cup against Nashville SC at Chase Stadium. Despite being eliminated from the tournament, this goal allowed him to join Cristiano Ronaldo, 965, as the only two players in soccer history to reach this milestone. With his goal against Zambia, he now has 902 goals, and his coach with the Albiceleste is confident he will reach 1,000 before retiring. He could reach 1,000 goals. We'll have to see how much longer he keeps playing. The point is, he has to want to keep going. I hope he does, because he's happy on the field, and we all want to see him play. He scored more than 90 goals in one season. He can do it. Scaloni's words come at a time when the Rosario native's future is once again up for debate, especially with the 2026 World Cup on the horizon and retirement drawing ever closer. Even so, Messi continues to perform at the highest level, fueling the idea that he still has room to further expand his legacy. Most of the number 10's goals came during his time at Barcelona, where he scored 672 times. He then added another 32 with Paris Saint-Germain and has already tallied 82 with Inter Miami. Additionally, he has scored 116 goals with the Argentina national team. Now, looking ahead to the upcoming tournament to be held in the United States, Mexico, and Canada from June 11th to July 19th, Argentina will arrive as the defending champion and must defend its title. In Group J, they will face Algeria on Tuesday, June 16th at Kansas City Stadium. Then at Dallas Stadium, they will play against Austria on Monday, June 22, and against Jordan on Saturday, June 27. Meanwhile, Leo has extended his contract with Inter Miami through December 2028, giving his fans hope that they'll see him play for at least a few more years, which would extend his timeline for reaching this legendary milestone. For now, Inter Miami will host Austin at New Stadium on Saturday, June 4, and RB New York on the 11th for MLS action. Will he add to his tally? At least for Scaloni, the goal is clear. If Messi wants it, the record is not a pipe dream.